start the stream.
God, if this guy says something that retarded again, I'll fucking scream.
Faggot, started right now.
You're a fucking gay cunt.
A man who had fought legends and sometimes unraveled in the biggest moments. But this time, he told himself, would be different. He looked across the ring and saw a faded version of Tyson. Older, shorter, no longer the wrecking machine of the late 80s. No longer the myth that haunted an entire generation of heavyweights. At least, that's what Gewada believed. But what he didn't know was that Tyson didn't need to be the same. He just needed one thing, a reason to unleash hell. And Gewada, by mocking him, by laughing at him, by underestimating him, gave him exactly that. From the opening bell, Tyson was a nightmare. He charged like a bull. No warm-up, no hesitation. Head movement like a pendulum. Hooks like iron wrecking balls. Gewada tried to jab, tried to circle out.
Law says people like
just broke. So this is what I'm fired up about, okay? This is what I'm fired up about. This right here. Let me show you. This is crazy right here, okay? Everything that we accused the Biden administration of, we're finding out the truth of all of it. I do believe that we're eventually going to get answers about the 2020 election, because if you are not retarded, you understand what happened in the 2020 election. It's just as obvious as day. But now we have this right here.
This is a Fox News alert. We're still going through the audio just released of Biden's interview back in 2023 with special counsel Robert Hur. Remember, this was a two-day interview in October of that year where Hur described him as, after doing the interview, as a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory. Remember, he wasn't ultimately charged with anything. Axios obtained the audio, and in this part, Biden could not tell coherent stories. He claims he shot a bow and arrow and then embarrassed the Mongolian leader.
This is the man that they said, you know what? You don't have to take my word for it, okay? You don't have to take my word for it, okay? Let's remember this this one right here from Joe Scarborough.
But comparing that guy's mental state, I've said it for years now. He's cogent. But I undersold him when I said he was cogent. He's far beyond cogent. In fact, I think he's better than he's ever been. Intellectually, analytically, because he's been around for 50 years.
10 seconds.
Oh,
and,
wow.
you know, I don't know if people know this or not. I used to be a hot
5 seconds left.
Sometimes that Irishman would get in front of the reasoning.
Yeah, no, what happened?
Things he didn't want to say. This is...
Popcorn sucks.
I don't really, you know what, I don't really care.
Well, you made popcorn?
Yeah.
Damn.
Op 4 found the biohazard container.
What was that for, dude?
And you know what else, dude? Can't play fucking ranked because some fucking retard
I know, that's why
fucked
I'm
up his
playing it, you
reputation.
fucking dumbass.
Like,
Yeah, this guy's reputation's low, so he's stimming people
Op
for no
4,
reason.
last operator standing.
That's a good strat, to be honest. People like Doc and Rook are really good for reputation.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
So what is it? One of those things of popcorn in the pan that you had to put it on the stove, or
microwave.
microwave? I haven't had one of those
Are you ready
in
to
literally
eliminate
20
hostiles?
years. Holy shit.
Yeah, you're not missing out on much.
Op 4 located the biohazard container.
Dude, I've just been farting like nonstop for like an hour, man.
Yeah, dude.
5 seconds to insertion. Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
I think I might have had like too much protein or some shit, dude. Too much like milk. Was your house hot today?
Holy fuck. 82 degrees was the highest.
Yeah.
I'm in my room doing my push-ups with a fucking dog pan.
Damn.
Fucking lizards.
Did you hear the thunderstorm last night?
I witnessed almost the whole thing. I noticed there was lightning like 20 minutes before I heard thunder. That's how fucking bright lightning flashes were.
I had my window open, so it's pretty fucking loud. Damn, dude, a guard dog take on a wolf, dude. Yeah, why don't you play Doc to get more rep?
I didn't think of it.
What?
Friendly
I didn't
operator
think of it,
remaining.
and this guy's literally 1 HP. I was gonna choose Rook, but the round started too I did it too slowly.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever. Not a close second. And I've known him for years. The Brzezinskis have known him for 50 years. If it weren't the truth, I wouldn't say it.
Lying piece of shit. Remember that context as we go through this.
Went to Mongolia and unfortunately embarrassed the hell out of the leader of Mongolia. They were doing
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
invasion of the Mongols into Europe in the 800s. And it's right in the middle of nowhere, and they're looking up in the hills, those tiny lines. You know, it's 20-mile horse station. They're all just kicked on the roads.
10 seconds.
Come down. And, you know, they're sumo wrestlers.
5 seconds.
Doing everything they do. And so they walked over and they had a
Biohazard container location unknown. Find the biohazard container.
Dirty. Oh,
Holy fuck. It's nice that my muscle in my neck is making my right lat ache. It's really cool.
are you at all concerned that it's like a symptom of
Nerve.
your spine or whatever?
Yeah, but my doctor, at least right now, doesn't think it is, so...
Boosting adrenaline.
it's not.
Because you said, did you say it gets worse over time?
Container. Proceed to its location.
I told him it gets worse no matter if I try to stretch it or I try to put heat or hot or cold on it.
Resume securing the container once the threat is securing the container.
Activating adrenaline surge.
Down to one friendly.
Oh my god.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Horrible aim. Oh yeah, dude. Today that was fucking weird. I go outside to let the dog that I'm looking after take a piss outside and maybe take a shit, like a real quick one before I do my exercises.
You are the dog.
While I'm standing outside in the sun,
You are the dog,
shut
dude.
your fucking faggot cunt. Not thinking anything about it, it starts to fucking hurt. And like, if you feel
Drone
tight and shit,
deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing
starts
its
to ache. I'm
location.
like, bro, what the hell?
So you think it's the sun?
No, I'm not saying it's the sun, but whatever it is affected by the sun within minutes. And I tried to type it into Google, and it's talking about heat, or like dehydration of working in the sun. I'm like, no, I literally just walking in the sun.
5 seconds to insertion.
Do you think you have vitamin D deficiency?
Biohazard container location unknown. You are clear to engage.
I hope it's not my spine. I'd rather it be a vitamin D deficiency than my spine.
Get clear!
Adrenaline surge.
You know what I don't get is like they keep making these innovations, right, to every bit of technology, right, to make it more cost effective. But why the fuck is this shit getting so goddamn expensive, dude?
Say that again from the beginning. It sounded intelligent, but I was just too locked into it. Listen to it.
Why is it that with like every technology, we're finding ways to make it more efficient, cheaper, you know, save on costs, but the shit gets more expensive?
Are we? Is it more efficient and cost effective? I feel like.
Well, I'm just saying, like, air conditioning back then probably cost like way more, right, in terms of like what it took to cool a house
Hostile activity
than it does now, right?
Well, no, because energy wasn't as
You have found the
expensive before.
biohazard
Maybe
container. Proceed to its location.
maybe it would break down more and it would be harder to maintain, but I don't think it actually costs.
No. I mean like the machine, right? Like an air conditioner back in the 60s or whatever is probably not as good as an air conditioning machine now, right?
Yeah.
So then why, like, if it's better, right? If it's more efficient, why more expensive?
The actual machine itself.
Like, well, what the consumer pays, right?
Well, there's what the machine is what the machine costs to just buy, and then what it costs to run it. So are you talking about just buying it outright? Well, remember, like, if that's the way you're looking at it, it's one, the value of the dollar's worse, and everything costs more. Just to ship it from the factory to the fucking store costs more than it did back then. Much more, probably like 10, 20 times more. Look at it this way, right? When they used to make cars like the one in my garage, those were pretty cheap to make. They last until now, and they were pretty fucking cheap to buy. Like right now, I think calculating inflation, it's like less than 30,000 for like a good edition. And like I said, you used to be able to work like 60%. It would take you like 60% of the time or something back then to make that much money, or like to be able to afford that car and not be broke.
10 seconds to insertion.
Where now even if you buy a $25,000-$30,000 car, to be able to maintain it is impossible
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
like
The
even with
diffuser is now secured.
whatever that is.
Drone activated.
Shit's more efficient now, but then everything costs more.
Tracker on the prowl.
Dude, my aim is just not good right now, even though I hit bullets on him and he just didn't die.
What the? What?
Like, look at it this way, right? Back then, it cost 100 million to build a battleship, which is I think is 1 billion in today's dollars. There ain't no way they could build a ship that big for only $1 billion with all that steel. Ain't no fucking way. I think an aircraft carrier, which might be a little bit bigger, but it's a lot less steel because it's not as thick. There's not 16 inches of armor plating halfway along the ship. Those are like 10, 12, 13 billion. With technology that we've had for 85 years.
Nice.
I would say usually the things that are the most efficient aren't that expensive. So you could probably argue that since it's so expensive, it's probably not as efficient as we think, unless it's just a complete policy issue. Which I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. You're just gonna keep turning it up every time I ask you to turn it down? I love when you can't hear me because it's too loud. And he wonders why I asked him to turn it down.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds before insertion.
And remember, with shit that's apparently what they call efficient now, it has a lot of more parts to break down. So the operating costs have increased. Repairs have increased.
Drone activated.
I have you covered.
What made you ask that question about efficiency?
Sorry, say it again.
What made you ask the question about efficiency?
I'm just
The
curious.
diffuser has been recovered. Left. 4 last stops. 10 seconds remaining. Diffuser is online and active. Op 4 neutralized. Mission success.
I don't know if it's embarrassed me or trying to make a point, but I handed the bow and arrow. I'm not a bad archer. But don't like to find that
Sure,
word
he's
like a
like,
full of bags. And pure luck, I hit the goddamn target.
I want to remind all of you, if I'm not mistaken, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I think that even this was not what he's saying there, but I think this was before he was elected. This was Joe Biden.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Pacing a
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
See, that worked. That worked as well. So I literally just got cocked that one game. Absolutely.
Before he was elected, right here in this clip that I'm about to show you.
Saw that made me aware when I was in law school. Proudly for Holloway. Proudly for your dad. First African American state senator in the state of Delaware. Everything about. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair
last stop standing.
come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
This was before the 2020 election. I want to remind you, we knew this man was gone before 2020, and they lied.
Friendly
They
victorious.
lied to
Hostiles
you.
eliminated.
They lied to everyone. All because they hated Trump so bad. They lied and said that this man was qualified to be the leader of the free world, the most important person in the world. Now, here we are with this.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about there, frankly, but here with analysis is Jonathan Fahey, former acting ICE director under President Trump. Like, he's an old guy who gets
Be
lost in
ready
his
to
old
engage
story.
Op 4.
Wall secured.
Setting the razor sound.
Loading new mag.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Device deployed.
Nice,
Op 4
dude.
has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Working it up. Razor's wire up.
Both times this guy just... Oh, he can just see me. Oh, that's a joke.
Can't quite connect the dots, asks simple questions, responds with tedious, indecipherable stories from years gone by. But Jonathan, this is the President of the United States in the middle
What's up,
of
Jay?
his term in office.
Yeah, this is. I expected this to be very
Friendly,
bad.
last operator
It
standing.
is so much worse than I even could have possibly imagined. And remember, after this interview, and this interview, he was prepped probably for dozens of hours with lawyers, so he should have been able to get through this interview quite easily. But remember, he and everyone on his staff defamed Robert Hur after this. They were saying these were gratuitous things. They suggested that Robert Hur was the one talking about Bo dying and trying to trip him up, and Biden refused to answer because he was so offended by Hur's questioning. Now we know that's all lies. And they defamed him. And the worst part about it, Merrick Garland, around the same time, is defending Biden's competence, knowing this tape is out there, knowing the reason they weren't going to release it. Remember the baloney about why
Every single person in the media, in politics, every single person that tried to cover up Joe Biden staying in power, tried to cover up his ability to make decisions, should be held accountable. Every single one of them. This is a national security issue. This is a huge problem. This put every single American's life in danger. This put everyone in danger. You put our safety, every single American's safety, in jeopardy by covering this up. Every fucking one of you.
Why they wouldn't release it, it would somehow harm other investigations or some nonsense like that. It was all lies from everyone in this administration.
Everyone said it was just political. We had MSNBC hosts like Joe Scarborough saying Biden was at the top of his game, never sharper, I'm paraphrasing, but essentially like anyone questioning Biden's competence around this time.
Location and defuse it.
Yeah. Hello? Hi.
Here comes the adrenal surge.
Fine. Say that again. Something about my food, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Good. Maybe like 8 o'clock. I got there maybe around, or maybe like 8:30.
Activating adrenaline surge. Did you get peanuts?
Yeah, they're still in my car though.
Ready.
Cover the diffuser.
Yep. Okay. Bye.
The diffuser is now secured. One friendly operator remaining. The diffuser has been secured. The diffuser diffuser is no longer in your possession. All friendlies have been eliminated.
Was just part of the right-wing echo chamber.
Jesse MacArthur with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Appreciate that. Queenie says, real head scratcher. If we were able to vote for Congress and Senate, why the hell can't we vote for bills ourselves? Seems like they should be up to us. Also, where the hell is the voter ID bill? You know, that's a good question, but it makes too much sense. The easy way to answer a question when you ask something like that is, does that make a lot of sense? That's exactly why it doesn't happen. So they can still control the like. I would the majority of the people that are in Congress are evil, Republican or Democrat, by the way. Pick your poison. They're all evil. They're all on the same team within reason. Yeah, there's a few that aren't, but the majority of them are. They don't care about America. They don't care about the people. And I mean, I'm not breaking any news by saying that. Crystal D says, hey Jeremy, I know my sister's watching you right now. We both finally caught you live. Can you give a big hello to my sister Marlo? She really gets a kick out of you and you make her laugh. Well, there we go. Look at that. $20. First of all, a dark MAGA hat. All right. But yes, Marlo, welcome to the Snake Pit. We're here, we're live, and we appreciate all of you watching. And I'm loving the dark MAGA hat.
You're on a timer. Eliminate hostiles.
Oh.
Enemies took the lead. You're ahead of the enemy. Loading mag. Enemies are in the lead.
And
Why do I gotta get double teamed every fucking time, dude? Again, hello. Holy shit, man.
do you ever laugh at yourself? Like the shit you say? Like, yo, I swear, like, you just rewatch your streams and just hear the shit you say.
Really fucking pissed off to laugh.
Reloading.
What the fuck is this guy doing? He's just walking around shooting.
He's just walking around shooting at you, dude.
You have 5
Gross. This guy hasn't won a single gunfight on me. He just kills me when I'm not either reloading or not even looking at him. Like, can I fucking see people? Like half the people killed me. I can't even fucking see, dude.
Can I fucking see people?
Like, holy shit.
Holy fuck, that's fucking
On Crystal
hilarious.
right there. Good stuff. Chat. Hard to see the chat. Is she single? Is she? See, you know the scene, you know, like Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right? Whenever a girl is mentioned on Cobra Cast, it's, is she single? Is she hot? Those are the questions that follow. Thank you, Crystal and Marlo. Hope you both enjoy the show. And 5 gifted memberships from Crystal as well. Let's go. Thank you so much. River Miles, Baltimore. Let's see. Baltimore public swimming pools have Biden leg fatigue, hair fatigue. You remember the meme of that one as well? The hairy legs meme. God, I don't know if I could find that one. Biden. The fact that my search history is going to have Biden hairy legs is really scary. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This is gold right here, all right? Look at this.
Yo, someone I reported got sanctioned.
And by the way, you know, I got hairy legs.
What does that mean in context of the game?
Maybe they got some sort of red thing beside their name, or they got demoted in terms of reputation.
The hair come back up again. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap, and I've loved kids jumping.
Or maybe they use that weird
I freaking love the internet so
verbiage
much.
because it means nothing.
Look at here, Crystal. What up, girl? From Mage Ross. Hey, I'm not saying it for sure, but the ladies will probably be most impressed by whoever sends the biggest super chat. That's just speculation on my part.
Guess the game
But
is
I'm just trying to help, okay? I'm just trying to help. The ladies will certainly be most interested in whoever sends the most or the biggest.
You know where he went?
All right.
And should not be listened to.
His
It
mom
doesn't matter
there?
if you're a federal prosecutor. You were baiting.
You ask her
the
where he went?
president. You were trying to trip him up. It was a game. Robert Hur was, I thought, very
The dog?
gentle in these questions, and quite. I think in real time you could hear the discomfort in Robert Hur's voice, having sat through a lot of these types of interviews. When I was a criminal defense attorney, yeah,
You're on the clock. Eliminate hostiles.
Oh, I'm lighting my
You got
eyes.
first blood. Enemies are in the lead.
Jesus.
We just lined up for a fucking quad headshot. Okay, this guy's probably champion. Yeah, I hit all my bullets. He headshots me. He wins, of course. Of course, I'm getting double teamed again from behind and from the other side. Nice. What a change in scenery.
Two kills.
Double teamed again, and then they get shit on because they're bad at the game. Of course, they need to fucking double team to kill me.
minutes.
Of course, I can't see people. They're behind me. Every time, no matter where I am, they're fucking behind me. Unfucking real. Yeah, dude. Free-for-all and TDM? I don't know what happened to it, dude, but it is so fucking unplayable now. Holy shit.
Usually like that. I thought her was extremely gentle.
Much.
Where is this guy right now? Where is this guy? We need to interview this guy. Where is he? He needs to explain himself. He needs to be interviewed by the Trump administration. Where is he at?
Right, it's almost like they felt sorry for him, and they're doing these fake laughs at the old person's stories. It's really pathetic. And I was a federal prosecutor for 17 years, and if I had an interview like this, I probably would have reached the same conclusion Robert Hur did, which is this guy, he didn't want to say it in his report, but basically this guy's not.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Yep.
What the hell?
I'm hard lightning again.
Dude, Brakachan, why you banned, dude?
Damn, dude.
Why TK banned, dude?
10 seconds remaining.
That shows you're a bad sportsman. Sportsman.
Down to 5 seconds.
You have bad sportsmanship. Why?
Yo, this is crazy.
Brakatron. Brock, please.
Why can't I mute people in the middle of the round, dude? I don't.
Please.
Holy shit, dude.
Red stairs.
Electrosensor on.
Interesting.
Like,
So it's
doesn't make sense.
telling me FPS jitter, latency. I'm probably dead. Is this entertaining to watch?
Oh, I'm playing Elden Ring.
It's probably better.
Here's you saying all that bull.
Say that again.
Don't hear what you're saying.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Brakatron. He wins these.
Failed.
He
All
fucking
friendly
wins these.
Ugh.
back.
Alright.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it. One op 4 remaining. The diffuser is no longer in possession. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Be ready to eliminate hostiles. Down to 10 seconds.
Shield going out.
Down to 5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
Playing welcome mat. Setting up. Mental. Setting up.
Loading new magazine.
One Op 4 remaining.
Loading new magazine.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
What the fuck?
Not competent to stand trial, and the fact that he was somehow still competent to be the president of the United States is so alarming, and the fact that anyone around Joe Biden should ever have any credibility on any issue after this,
Any issue.
it's just so bad.
Oh, yeah, any
I mean, they
issue
lied
of
and
any.
lied.
If they're going to lie about something this important, they will lie about all matters of significance. And I want to remind everyone how they
Be ready to
deflect
eliminate
and how they
hostiles.
play the game when they're pressed on this question of decline, cognitive decline. The
Loading
Bidens
mag!
appearing on the View. Watch.
There have been a number of books that have come out, deeply sourced from Democratic sources, that claim in your final year there was a dramatic decline in your cognitive abilities in the final year of your presidency. What is your response to these allegations, or
5
are
seconds
these
and
sources
counting.
wrong?
You are wrong. There's nothing to
Op
sustain
4
that.
has located a
And,
bomb. Be ready for
one
hostile.
of the things that well,
Well, and Alyssa, you know, one of the things I think is that the people who wrote those books.
Remember what I said. Remember what I said, that we have a higher standard of who plays our superheroes than
last operator standing.
How many
Op
fucking
4
bullets does it take
eliminated.
to kill one
Mission
goddamn
successful.
guy?
Than who our presidents are, who our politicians are. We have a higher standard for who plays a fucking superhero. I talked about this a long time ago, and I said this when it comes to when Donald Trump ran for president, and it's no disrespect to Donald Trump, obviously. Donald Trump's the greatest president of all time. But the fact is we have a higher standard for who plays Batman and who plays Superman and who plays Spider-Man than we do who runs our fucking country. And that's the truth of the matter.
Were not in the White House with us, and they didn't see how hard Joe worked every single day. I mean, he'd get up, he'd put in a full day, and then at night I'd be in bed, you know, reading my book, and he was still on the phone reading his briefings.
No, he wasn't, Jill. Nobody believes this. Nobody believes this. Look at him. He's looking right now. He doesn't know where he's at while she's trying to explain what he was doing as the commander-in-chief.
Mission failed. All friendlies
The
have
president
been
of the United
neutralized.
States of America. She's trying to explain that, and he is nowhere. He's gone. He's absolutely gone. Look at him. Clueless. You know who's not clueless? Doc freaking Hollywood for a proper 199. Crystal's great and all, but I just want to see boobies. That's going to be a very popular super chat there, Doc Hollywood. Very,
Be ready
very,
to engage,
very
Op 4.
popular super chat. A man of culture. A true man of culture right there. We know all about it, don't we? And of course, it's time.
Should I do it?
Do not come.
10 seconds to
Come on,
insert.
guys. Come on.
5 seconds and counting.
I'm gonna do it.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Beautiful white paint. It's coming down at 10,000 miles an hour. It's coming down at levels of speed that nobody ever even conceived of.
Oh, don't worry. Versus Trump accepting just 60 white South Africans really is the biggest Black Swan event in years. TikTok is so masked off. They're not even mentioning Trump in their hate videos. Massive trap card play. I've got to watch some of that stuff and keep up with a lot of that, but that has created a meltdown for sure. Let's see here. All right, so there.
Swapping max!
Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds left. Op 4, last stop standing. 1 One friendly remaining. Time limit reached.
There's so much more to talk about. Obviously, this Biden story is monumental, and we're going to continue to follow that. We've got a lot. We've got the situation with James Comey, who was visited by the Secret Service, and we've also got one of the what's the Kranzensteins or whatever their name is. They got visited by the Secret Service as well. Here it is. So Ed Kranzenstein, which is one of the most soy individuals on the planet. So yesterday, James Comey, former FBI director, posted on Instagram. He just happened to find some seashells, and they were on the beach, and they just happened to say 8647. And it was just a coincidence. It was just a coincidence, guys. And of course, this is the former director of the FBI who has said that Trump should be in prison. He has virtue signaled so much about vote for more women and gay rights and all this shit, and he's campaigned for Biden and Harris. He said that Trump should be in jail. So he posted this image yesterday, and he got a lot of backlash. He then deleted the image and claimed that he didn't know what it meant. The former FBI director didn't know what it meant. So then a lot of these other
location and defuse it.
Mine.
Target located. Basement.
Move out! Drone ready. Concussion ready!
Reloading ammo.
You must recover the diffuser. Friendly, last operator standing. Seconds remaining. 10 seconds. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
The leftist losers started posting the same thing, including one of the Kranzenstein brothers, which is the ambiguously gay duo brothers. Saturday Night Live fans will know what I'm talking about. But apparently he posted something with like, I think it was it pool balls? Is that what it was? 8647. And he got Secret Service sent to his house, and he uploaded a video.
So moments ago, the Trump administration...
He sounds exactly like you would expect.
Friendly drone
Holy
deployed.
shit.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Sounds exactly Fuck you with this. Holy shit.
So moments ago, the Trump administration just had
10
the U.S.
seconds.
Secret Service come to my house. You might be wondering why. Because
5
yesterday I made a post that said 8647, which means you look
Proceed
it
to
up,
bomb's location and
get rid of
defuse it.
Trump, as in impeach Donald Trump, as in
Window shield setup is ready.
Yo, Bomba Claw,
What?
Grenade out.
fight me, dude.
This game's probably done. So
Right
yeah.
now. Right now, dude.
Taking the
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. I'll find you and end you. One friendly operator remaining.
25th Amendment Donald Trump, as in vote Trump out of office. Why, you may ask? Because last night on the news, Donald Trump made the claim that 8647 means assassinate him, which it doesn't. I would absolutely never ever call for violence
fucking
against
cunt
anyone,
didn't
let
invite.
alone the President of the United States.
Have to wait until the game's
We
done.
have been
The Secret
eliminated.
Service agents were
Shit.
extremely friendly. They were like, yeah, we understand. It's just something we have to do because Washington told us to. Washington told them to come give me a visit. That's what he said. Trump wants to be a dictator, and I will not be intimidated into not voicing my opinions or my dissent against him, ever. When Biden was president, multiple large social media accounts on the right used the term 8646, meaning get rid of Biden. But now they want to create this new meaning in order to go after people who disagree with them. We're not going to become a dictatorship. Keep fighting back in a non-violent way.
This is the tolerant left, everyone. This is the tolerant left. Now, to be fair to that person, it's interesting because, Jack Posobiec actually did tweet out 80.
It's interesting. Some fucking retard says invited and they
Shut
just
up.
join. Like a fucking dumb retard.
Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth.
Be ready to engage Op 4. Bomb located by Op 4.
What? That wasn't even close to
Last operator standing.
646. And the problem with that is that Jack Posobiec grandstanded on the James Comey stuff. Jack Posobiec tweeted out how James Comey should be arrested.
Mission failed. All
which I
friendlies
agree.
were eliminated.
But Jack Posobiec also tweeted out 8646. If you're going to say that James Comey needs to be arrested, you probably shouldn't have a tweet up that says literally the same thing about Joe Biden. Jack Posobiec is I think he is a person
good.
who
Good boy. Good. Fuck.
All he really wants
ready to eliminate hostiles.
is to continue to get more and more well-known and more famous. He has been consistent on his support of Trump, I'll give him that. But he's very much like, he's got really beta tendencies. I mean, let's not forget, he was very good friends with Jack Murphy. Very good friends with Jack Murphy.
10 seconds.
If you know, you know. He also has a tendency to block people that go after him. He did that to me when I ratioed him. He blocks people a lot that go after him or that hold him accountable, things like that. So yeah. Anyway, I just think it's, if we're gonna call things out.
Yeah. We flew at 2 when I took off. I don't know if we did it. What was it, like 7 something?
Healing station placed.
Oh shit! Fuck. Was that the person at the window or somebody else?
That I killed, yeah. I don't know if there's someone else though. Man, I'm putting the shield down and she still hits me. Of course. There's a guy on the on white stairs, right at your right. Right, left.
To your left. Oh fuck. Oh god.
Down to 15 seconds. Op 4, last stop standing. Time expires in 10 seconds.
Wait, what the fuck is
Friendly,
this?
last operator standing. Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
What's the game mode?
I think it's bomb, isn't it?
So are you gonna be one of those people who uses an umbrella during the summer now? You fucking faggot.
No, it's like I'm gonna go with them much anyway. Hopefully it's not gonna last that long.
Put on some sunscreen, dude.
Dude, if it lasts that long, I'm getting it looked at. machines and shit. That's insane.
Yeah, what if they're like, well, Brock, because you keep asking us to use these machines, we're gonna charge you $1,000 for each scan. We need to do a total of 5 scans. That'll be $5,000.
I'm reloading.
Got you!
The Juggernaut is incoming. I'm gonna plant. Wait, it's above us? Oh no, there's one down here.
Loading new magazine!
How the fuck do I get over this? Bro, it won't let me go.
Reload.
Oh, I knew he was there too, but I couldn't fucking move.
1 on 4 remaining.
Yo, shield against shield, bro. Let's go.
What do you mean?
It's a clash. She's upstairs.
Oh man, I didn't get the fucking plant, dude. Oh, what I'm capable of. Please. Dog, the round is gonna start.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Bo, son.
What'd you say, dude?
Said bo,
10 seconds.
Faggot isn't even moving his drone. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah,
5
this
seconds to
fucking
go.
guy still has a drone, bitch.
Yeah, fucking faggot didn't even move it past the spawn point. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck yourself.
Fucking dumbass never wants the bomb, but always has the bomb. Like a dumbass.
Hey, you want the bomb, dude? Good.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Close to me!
Oh, you got in my way.
Saved your ass. Yeah, you see that? You see that, you fucking prick? Destroy this fucking piece of shit. Thank you. Who has the bomb?
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
Alright, he's by the stairs.
4 last stop standing.
Alright, I'm watching stairs. Oh, he's by stairs, he's by
One
stairs.
friendly operator remaining.
Flash.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
Don't ever get in my fucking way again. You understand me?
Pagan was gonna be
Piece
killed
of
by a
shit.
fucking C4 and says don't for me not to get in this way. Hey man, at least you went
Fucking
1
piece
and
of
2.
shit.
That's not a. Only died twice.
Fuck yourself, you fucking faggot.
Yo, commend me.
I can't. I have to wait 3 days. God fucking no, man.
It's insane how a rated M for mature game is so fucking weak with this reputation
Yeah,
system.
Jack Posobiec equally should be held accountable for posting stuff like that because it doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anything at all from that perspective. And he's the one that uses his millions of followers and says, well, James Comey should be arrested. And it's like, well, I agree, but if by your logic, so should you. But of course, you know, matter of fact, let's hear this right here. Let's hear this. This is about James Comey.
James Comey could go straight to hell, Jesse, and I don't talk that way very often. We know each other.
You don't fucking disappoint me, dude.
The fact that he put this up,
Nice, dude.
8647 in seashells, which takes some time to do, right? You really got to think about this for a while. And the fact that he claimed that, oh, I didn't know
You'll
that was
say
something
the
illegal.
alphabet
He's
backwards,
literally the former director of the FBI.
or you're retarded.
He knows exactly what 8647 means. And the fact that Donald Trump was nearly assassinated twice, July 13th in Butler, September 2024, 6th hole, Trump International. If a Secret Service agent doesn't see that rifle sticking out through those bushes, Donald Trump is dead, right? And if Thomas Crooks, if Donald Trump doesn't turn his head in a certain way to read a chart that he never has before, his head is blown off on national television. He knows this. He knows this.
Friendly
He does
drone
it anyway
deployed.
because he has a
Op
book
4
to
is
sell.
reinforcing
Because
its
the
location.
other 2 books, I guess, didn't make him enough money, or the Showtime series didn't make him enough money. I'm ashamed to say that I'm from New Jersey when this guy is also from New Jersey, and the fact that he claims ignorance. Oh, I didn't know what that meant. You know exactly what it meant. You want to sell some books. You want attention for yourself.
10 seconds to go.
You got Legion. You got the bitch with the lasers.
5 seconds.
The baddie with the leg. Yo.
Proceed to bomb location and defuse.
Damn dog, you have 30 points. What happened, dog?
30 points. Oh.
I've got my eye on you. Cam ready.
Mine is up. Activating drone. Exit time.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Reload.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. Op 4 last.
Oh, at least I got a kill.
My turn.
What the fuck was that, dude?
Fuck you yelling for, dude?
Defending this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I'm a little emotional right now, but I'm sick and tired of the fact that our president has been targeted over and over again with rhetoric that clearly calls for the assassination of this man. Remember Joe Biden, July 11th.
Friendly
where he
drone
said that
deployed.
we need
Op
to
4
put
is
Donald
reinforcing
Trump in a
its location.
bullseye, unquote. That's what the sitting president of the United States said, and now a former FBI director, same thing. I'm sorry. His wife should be spoken to. He should be arrested. End of story. No more of this. No more of this.
Yeah, and
we can't have rhetoric like this anymore.
Well said, brother. Well
Oh, dog, they got
indeed.
fucking vigil.
You know, we did have Five talking about this as well.
Nice, dude. You fucking suck.
Homie,
Make your way to its location.
if you're shit posting on Twitter, okay, I can understand that.
Oh shit, I'm not penalized by a gay game. But you still are. What the hell happened to you? Dude.
Oh, my thing still lasts, I guess.
Dude, you just look so troll when you're playing a shield character. I don't understand why.
But dude, I'm legit good at shields, dude.
I know, but you
Like
just
when I
look
try.
so troll.
Yeah, that's part of my playstyle. Alright, move. Alright, there. One's past this door all the way to the back there. Alright, I'm moving forward. I'm gonna plant, okay? I'm gonna plant. Cover me.
Woo!
That was nasty. Vigils are
Alright,
so offside somehow.
I'm just gonna stand right here by the bomb.
Op 4
Okay, so-
eliminated.
Yeah, someone just got absolutely fucking sallywhacked. Whatever the fuck saying that is.
Yo, remember when you used to say, gee golly willikers or whatever?
Ironically, though. It's not like I was seriously saying it.
This fucking faggot picked fucking dog.
The Leafs won 2-0. Dude, this fucking
So
character
it's tied 3-3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, they're gonna fucking
Going
lose
back to
this.
Florida.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
They're gonna fucking lose.
Dude, even this character, you look so troll playing this guy. It's so dumb.
Come here, dude. I need to scan your heart.
Nah, scan that dog.
Yeah. Nah, look at.
10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready for hostile action.
Bird! Quit camping and fucking go around and kill them, you piece of shit.
Last operator standing.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
Op 4, last operator standing.
I mean, 86 is a term like I worked in restaurants. 86 is a term that's used in restaurants. I understand that, okay? But when you are the director of the FBI and the sitting president of the United States of America, who has previously been targeted more than once, more than twice actually, But we've got 2 instances, maybe 3 actually. We have 3
Alright.
instances on record of people that have targeted him to try to assassinate him. 3 on the record. When you're the former FBI director and you post dumb shit like that, you should absolutely be held accountable. There is a higher standard for you. You are the director of the fucking FBI. We just put a man in jail over a fucking meme because the Democrats got butt hurt. A fucking meme. What's his name? Douglas something? Somebody will say it in the chat. Whoever it was. Somebody
Yes, they got one guy, dude.
Fucking meme.
Op 4 eliminated.
Yet James Comey doesn't go to jail? Fuck that.
Nice.
Mackie, yeah.
Fuck is this?
The Hillary meme, yeah. Douglas Mackie.
And I've walked down the beach a lot. I have never in my life come upon a political statement on the beach made out of sea life.
No, it's just a coincidence that the former FBI director who hates Donald Trump, who went on national TV and said Donald Trump needs to be arrested, who's campaigned for the Biden-Harris administration, who's literally worn T-shirts talking about diversity and DEI bullshit. It's just a coincidence that that guy was walking the beach and just happened to see some seashells that said 8647. Just a coincidence, guys.
So I find this to be a bit too coincidental. Put up this one. There's another one on his Instagram feed as well. This one, another blue painted shell that he found in October of 2024 when he was walking on the beach. Vote Harris. And he posted this as well.
My God. Why do Democrats make up bullshit all the time? They always make up these stories. Today, my 2-month-old son, he just looked up at me and said, "Mommy, why is Donald Trump getting rid of wonderful immigrants?" And I looked at my 2-month-old son and I said, "Son, because
Look at this
he's a bad
fucking
man."
faggot,
And my
dude.
2-month-old son just looked down and started crying. I couldn't believe it. How many times have we heard Democrats make up some fucking story? My 3-day-old daughter
Friendly
looked
drone
at me
deployed. Op
and
4
said,
is
"Mommy,
reinforcing its location."
why does President Trump continue to target LGBTQ individuals?" Jesus. It's like, okay, so your 2-day-old kid is
Yo,
really worried
what would you
about
do if,
diversity.
like, you did something and you got permanently banned?
5 seconds
Like
to
IP
insertion.
ban or just account ban? I'll probably just stop playing either way.
Biohazard container location unknown. You are clear to
Probably a
engage.
good thing for me, honestly.
You have found the biohazard container location.
Probably add a few years to my life.
Drone's ready.
Which debate whether that's good or not.
Here we are. Loading mag.
Claymore deployed.
I hear a clash, I think.
Secure the biohazard container. 1 op 4 remaining.
You're securing the objective.
Claymore deployed.
Good job. Container secure.
Don't ever get in my fucking way again, dude.
Okay.
And he said Ariel understands the assignment.
Yeah,
So I
he's
ask you,
not on
do
the
you
beach
think
in
that
San
these
Francisco.
are being
Yo, dog, you gotta buy some more Lego.
I was thinking about that today or yesterday.
I don't know.
Was
If
it
he named
today?
Yeah, dude, what are you gonna build?
He obviously
I
was
want to
trying
build
to
my
figure it out.
J20.
Got caught, deleted it, and he's got a book out. Oh, what a
Your
coincidence.
J20.
Any cop, any
What is that, a Russian jet?
Japanese, Chinese, the Chinese ripoff of the F-22.
8-6 isn't just a mafia
Insertion
slang.
in 5 seconds.
It's a military slang. 8-6.
Thorns to the bits that has
Locate
the
biohazard container
pineapples
unknown.
that
Clear
shoot
to
thorns at
engage.
you.
Pineapples.
Biohazard container located.
Get out of the way.
I'm going to scout it out.
Loading bag!
Get out of the way.
It's up.
T.O. and a rotary phone. He was a Marine. He obviously knew what he was doing here. And he's not just any old FBI director, Martha. He tried to frame this guy for treason.
Yes.
Remember, he spied on his campaign. He got caught, got fired, leaked, and then ran away from Durham so he wouldn't have to answer any questions. He's called Trump a threat to the country who should be punished for the things he says. Now, I don't know if this guy wants attention for the book. And by the way, the book is about right-wing extremists who launch a terror attack in Manhattan. Or if he wants to be arrested, because his life sucks. He's lost all his respect. No one likes him.
One friendly operator
And
remaining.
Oh, fuck.
Dying and goading the administration to put him in handcuffs, because that's all he really has anymore going for him. This man has set the Democrats back again. Everybody with common sense knows what this guy meant. Just like we knew it was MS-13 on the knuckles, Jessica. Everybody knows 86-47. So the whole country sees this, and then they lie about it.
Op 4 eliminated all
This
friendly.
is the guy that weaponized the entire Justice Department against President Trump.
Should have just went back up the door.
Let me remind you, this is James Comey right here. This is
Oh,
James
this
Comey.
fucking guy turns his body.
Fucking faggot dies early in the... Telling me how to play the fucking faggot. Faggot.
Apparently, I have to get 40%.
You fucking faggot. You fucking faggot.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Fucking faggot, dude.
Be ready to engage Op 4.
Fuck, I picked the wrong pistol.
Op 4 drone has found the biohazard container. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. Protect the biohazard
Fucking
container at all
reinforce
costs.
this shit. Yo, let's spawn rush them.
Spawn rush them? Are you fucking insane?
Come on, though.
have been exposed.
Whoa. Yo, faggot, rush them, dude. This guy's so fucking gay, dude.
Op 4 is securing the container.
Yeah. Run there now, you fucking faggot. Run to that claymore, dude.
Prevent further access to
What was that guy trying to do?
Hit me with this sledgehammer.
One friendly remaining.
Wow, I can't
Nice.
even see that guy, bro. Dude, that gun is busted, bro.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Do you agree
Has
with
no
that? That it would be
recoil.
difficult or nearly impossible for the law enforcement institutions to put him in
Oh my
actual
God.
jail?
No, they would just put him in a double wide
Oh
somewhere out near the
God.
fence, out in the grass. And he would eat there, he'd shower there, he'd exercise there, he'd be away, as Danya Perry said, from general population, but it's obviously doable.
This man wanted Donald Trump in jail. He pushed for it. He was all about it.
Just reminds everybody the lengths the Democrats
Dog, let
will
me
go
heal you.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
You won't get past me!
Nice.
Go, kill me.
Op 4 drone located
Spotted
the
on
biohazard
the scan.
down to 10 seconds.
Flopping mag!
5 seconds left.
Changing magazine.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Brilliant, in place!
Setting the welcome mat. Surya kit
It's an
deployed.
interesting mechanism. Oh, it just magically gets bigger.
Laser gate in place. Deploying welcome mat.
Come at me! I dare you!
Setting up. Setting the welcome mat.
Shields out and ready.
loading knife.
Let's do this, you bosses.
Loading new mic.
Deploying CC!
Reloading.
That's 2 1-taps this round.
Let's come in the door or the window.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Swapping mags.
Friendly victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Why? Meanwhile, Trump, he's trying to make peace.
What the fuck is he
And this
doing?
guy's calling for his head. I hope the Secret Service knocks on his door, his little beach house.
They don't know, they
pays him a
don't.
Visit, because this can't stand. After 2 attempts on Trump's life, you can't take this lightly.
Yeah, I hope they figure out if his hands were just all over those shells, painting them.
Is there sand in your
seriously.
fingernails, Comey? Let me see your
Seriously,
fingernails.
I cannot, man. It's not
Strange. This is strange behavior. It's like
Why do
It's
my
not strange
FPS,
behavior
my
from
FPS
someone
drops
that
when I
has
switch my
TDS.
pistols?
I mean,
What the
it is
fuck?
strange
Bitch, did I
behavior by
fucking
a
ask
normal
you
Shut your
standard
about your
faggot
for a
mouth.
FPS?
person with
Huh?
TDS,
Did I
for a
fucking
person
ask?
that posts about how important diversity is. There's a fucking picture of him
Seems
wearing
like
a
your
shirt that says
PC
elect
is
more
a
women.
piece of shite.
I mean, that's how retarded this man is.
Nah, your computer fucking sucks.
I actually found a fix for it.
No. You know how I actually you? I didn't actually ask you for a fucking fix, alright? You fucking piece of shit.
What do you think about the fact that he was, willing to post this thing, which is such an and then pretend like he doesn't know what it means?
It was really stupid,
10 seconds.
but it is also First Amendment protected speech. And 86ing,
5
I'm
seconds
not as
to
familiar with the mafia lingo, but I do know what happens in restaurants when they say like 86.
Biohazard container location unknown. Find the biohazard container.
Get clear!
Swapping!
What the fuck is straight Jordan? What's Jordan?
Swapping mag!
Incoming adrenaline.
Flashes her. Nice.
He ran out. Oh no, he ran back in.
Boosting adrenaline.
Is he outside?
No, I don't know.
Last stop standing. Hostile
That aim was
activity.
actually
Yeah.
Securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
That's the bomb site. Yeah.
That aim on the thing was literally perfect. I couldn't even see him.
Why don't you shut your fucking mouth, alright?
Holy shit.
So fucking funny, dude. What's so goddamn funny?
Still dishonorable, dude. Shit is fucking retarded.
Out of Meatloaf. I also know that if you go on Amazon, you can find tons of swag that says 8646,
How it goes,
which I
man.
guess in Jesse's terms was about kill Joe Biden. I know on Donald Trump's True Social feed that I saw that video with Joe
Kill
Biden
the
hogtied in the back of a truck, which I'm pretty sure means, don't treat him with respect that the office.
But it wasn't the FBI director who was doing that stuff.
Yeah, faggots. This is lobby.
My team lost to the second worst team in the league today.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Flank. I'm joined by the one and only, the human terror, one of the best ARs to ever do it. Give it up for the world champ himself, Sam LaRue Octane. We got some of the best analysis in the game. Angle, responsibility. Give it up for the world champ himself, Christopher Duarte. We got the multi-world champion, a multi-champion, a legend, an icon to the Call of Duty scene. Give it up for
Yo, I'm trying to get fucking good reputation.
the one and only, the executive producer.
What about reputation, dude?
He's getting ash.
It's a good game.
They're playing Cincy. It's an
Yo, dude, we gotta defend this fucking house, man. Yo, the walls, they're fucking making faces at me, dude. I don't know what to do.
Be ready for hostile action.
Yo, the walls just hurt me, dude. This is actually good for you. You'll get points.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point.
And I'm dead.
Yo, that strat was fucking seamless, dude.
Well, I got my kill. Now you do your fucking job, dude. Look at this faggot all the way in the back, dude, like some pussy, dude. Go back to the fucking front line and fight, you could.
Frag out.
Oh, thank God, this is your out.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Nice.
Almost hit his head too.
In first and they're in third, so it's a big match, Tom.
Okay, no problem, BJ.
No,
It's no problem.
don't, hold on. Don't front. We brought.
Wait, how'd you get the red thing?
Huh?
How'd you get the red charm?
Is that from before?
Oh, right. I'm the one that didn't have. Okay, I forgot. I thought I still had it and you didn't.
Brought this up last week.
Yeah.
Now you give me fucking attitude.
Do
I
it again.
I cleared this with you last week.
Sam, do you remember? Because I don't.
I don't remember a damn thing, Tom.
I don't remember a damn thing.
What a fucking gay warden is, dude.
I don't know. I never heard Benjay trying to take PTO. Is this approved PTO?
Listen, I'm already.
Is Benjay taking unapproved PTO?
I'm already on edge.
You ready to engage on
Grounds for
4?
dismissal.
I got
Fucking disagree.
by one kill on my power play. Thanks to how shit Boston was. John Rahm couldn't get a fucking birdie putt today. I'm on edge.
Calm down,
Dude, that feeling of when you do that and you run away. Like as you're running away is fucking amazing.
What are you talking about?
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4
The
has
feeling of
located a
when you
bomb.
troll and you're running away. Used to.
Swapping mats! Frag out! Heartbeat sensor deployed! Reloading.
He's already inside, bro. What the fuck? I love how in the kill cam he's aiming at Ella, but he's not shooting at her.
Sam, how you doing, Sam? You doing all
I'm
right?
great now that Ben's crashing out. I'm just improved my mood a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm great though, man.
That's good, Sam. It's phenomenal. Your team looking great today. We'll get there. What about you, Pat? Pat, you over there, Pat? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm here. I'm good, Tom. No, I had to use a little reverse psychology pick'ems magic today to get it done, but yeah, I had a good day.
Absolutely, Pat. It's good to hear from you. And what about you, Chris? I see you got your cat over there. What's going on?
He's just jumping up on my desk, but I'm good. Can't complain. Final weekend of online COD, so that's awesome. We're just gonna have nothing but LAN shows now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What kind of? We still got 2 more days after this. Of
Yeah, this is the final weekend. is what I
Online
meant.
games, and yeah, the standings is getting pretty close too. So we definitely got to get into it. Just a little Challengers Stallions update for you guys. Yes, we did book a a player from Australia, and he is on the flight right now. He is on the way. We got him flight, hotel, everything. He's gonna be flying and playing out of the FaZe HQ. He goes by the name of Zach. I don't know if you guys, Chris, you know a lot about challengers. You know anything about Zach from Australia?
I've not heard of him because I just don't pay attention to Aussie scene. That's on me. But yeah.
Don't know Zach. Zach was
Yo, if you could do that in ranked, that'd be elite.
So pretty much it was AG's old team that he's been teaming with, and a lot of people speak very highly of him. They speak very highly.
Still think I'm troll dog.
Yeah, you're still troll as fuck.
I know there hasn't been a lot of eyes on the Australian scene as like a whole, so I feel like he's kind of representing right now, and we're excited to have him over here. But little Stallions update for you guys, because I know a lot of people.
Benjay's fucking locked.
Don't get in my fucking way.
Over there, Benjay? I mean, why are you
I don't know why my stream has crashed.
Why are you looking at us like that?
Fucking locked.
He said he had a storm rolling through, bro.
Man,
no, we're good.
Ben really likes the new pickup, I think, for the Stallions.
He loves Zach.
You know,
Big
he loves Zach. Big Zach fan, I think. You know what I mean? He might be scared. You see what Nick put in the chat?
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Guys, we had 3 series to go over today. We're gonna go over them, give our thoughts. We actually got an upset to start off the day, so a lot going on, man. Let's hop into it. Let's not waste any time, and let's get right into the first matchup. We got the Optic Texas going up against the Los Angeles Gorillas. Gentlemates, I know the boys in the chat right now. This one goes all the way down to a map number 5, where LAG, we're able to close it out.
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Fucking retard got in my way again.
Op 4 last operator remaining.
Get out of the fucking way.
A guy just shot you and died.
Eliminated. Friendly
Good.
Against the Optic in Texas, we start things off on a Skyline hardpoint, 250 to 230, and that one, I think Optic might have thrown that one away, so we're definitely gonna take a look at the ending of that.
That looks so out of place. It's all chicks and it's just some fucking robot, dude.
So Optic win the dealership SD 6-4. Then the Vault Control, very comfortable 3-0.
Hey, somebody commended me.
233 to 250 on a close rewind hardpoint, and then a 6-2.
Yeah, dude, did you get any commendation?
No, I'm not the one that needs it, so I'm not gonna get shit.
For Optic Texas, which is interesting because they lost both hardpoints, and obviously we'll get there, but we got a 1.05 from Dasio, 1.08 from Hook, a 1.09 from Mercules, and a 1.06 from Shotzi.
What's your fucking bullshit at now?
0.71 for Tyler Fellow, a
101, 238, or 102, 238,
and a 1.22 from Johnny. What a series from Johnny today. I think we've been waiting to see Johnny do this. We know Johnny has the potential. We know he has the talent. He's just been slumping a little bit. So today it was good to see Johnny with the match MVP. He got a 1.16 in hardpoint, a 1.57 in surge, and a 1.08 in control. Good plays coming in from Johnny. I mean, Pat, we'll start with you, Pat. We'll start with you. Get your thoughts here, Pat. I mean, Pat, what's going on here with the Optic Texas? What happened in series? What are your thoughts here, Pat, initially? What are your thoughts?
My initial thoughts are, you know, regardless of my thoughts on this Optic roster, my comments that I've made about them in the last 2 weekends, you know, obviously they lost to Boston. I'm just I expected them to beat the Gorillas, but I'm not surprised that they lost. Like, yes, this team got a massive upgrade in Merc, but this team is not a fundamentally sound team, and they never have been, to be fair. Like, it's never how this team is played. So I'm not surprised.
When would we get new phones if we did?
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Okay. Could you whenever I look up dimensions of the screen for the S25 and the phone that I have, it always says different numbers. So I assume like that's the screen and
10 seconds to go.
the like the
5 seconds
the
to go.
full length, yeah. So as long as the screen isn't
Found a bomb.
much
Make
smaller
your way to its
than
location
the
and defuse
S25, I'm just gonna get that. So like I don't really have to decide anything. I think they're all like 10 or 15. I think if I were to choose like any others, I think it'd be like 25 or 40 or something. I'd probably say the Google phone, I guess. Google Pixel.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Because they don't make LGs anymore, right?
Lessons in closet.
Cover the diffuser.
Right.
Remaining. Op 4 eliminated.
That guy killed like everybody in the team, dude.
Oh. You said the Galaxy S24 SE? What's that? Send me the link.
Nah. I said you shit.
Yeah, but you're already there, so might as well just send it to me. I mean a different thing.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Okay, you can open a new tab. Okay, so you just copy the link.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
You have dropped the diffuser. Down to one friendly.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Fucking raining again, dude.
Is it? Is it raining?
Op 4, last operator standing.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go close my window.
15 seconds. The diffuser is now secured. We have been eliminated. Be ready to engage, Op 4. Insertion. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
My beautiful evil eye is ready.
Oh, I just saw lightning, dude.
Reloading!
Kill me.
I don't have any left. Oh my. I shot you, but he killed you. Oh.
The operator remaining.
I would have killed him too if it wasn't for some fucking region.
One op.
Wait, how did you get downed? Huh?
I think I should. I think. Maybe.
Damn, dude, I guess the autism is strong tonight, dude.
Maybe he did hit me, but I definitely hit you.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission
You want to know a quick hack to stopping the fucking muscle spasms?
Sure, dude.
Stop shitting in bags.
Yeah, I couldn't shit today. It was too hot, so.
Nice, dude. So, you just gonna hold it in for the rest of the summer?
It's not that I'm gonna hold it in. It's just.
No. You couldn't shit, dogs. I mean, what? You had to shit, but you didn't shit?
Had to shit, but I couldn't. What's the difference?
But you could, so you held it in.
No, I didn't hold it in. It just wouldn't go out. You want to run out?
I want out of this fucking. Yeah, I want to fucking get out of this place.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Fucking piece of shit. Move.
Oh, perfect.
You're going to be all right, enemy.
Oh my god. Wait, who'd you die from?
I jumped out of the window. I don't know who killed me.
Friendly, last operator standing.
So stupid.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Why does it just randomly say you start a Discord voice chat?
Dude, I should just fucking check into a hotel so I can actually sleep.
They lost to this squad. I expected them to win.
Yeah, or go see a fucking escort because apparently you forget all your pain, your misery, everything, right? So go ahead. Fucking piece of shit.
For me, I mean, I think it was a despicable loss, to be honest, losing both hard points when both the ARs are neg 50 combined. Regardless of how good Johnny did, I that's just despicable, bro. And I think I share the sentiment that Hex had. If I'm an Optic fan, which was just walking out instantly when the match was done.
Is that what he did? He walked out. He was pissed when they lost.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. If you watch the clip, like, I guess because where he was sitting was like the furthest one to the right, and he left, he walked past all cams. It was actually kind of hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously Hector. He's pissed, but he doesn't want to see the squad lose. You know what I mean?
Pat described it as despicable.
Despicable, Sam. Despicable. I mean, Sam, what do you think, Sam?
Yeah,
do you think?
gorillas, dog.
So,
I hear you, brother.
Sam, do you think it's a despicable loss here, or what do you think is going on?
Yeah, it's despicable. These guys haven't lost to them in 4 years. This is the first time they've beat
4 years and 11 months. And they were the Huntsmen last time they lost.
Despicable.
So basically,
I mean, yeah, this is a
Hey,
fucking
what's the game plan?
loss. They threw a 100-point lead in map 4. Yeah, this is a horrible loss. I mean, Johnny had an absolute fucking tweak series. That guy was doing everything.
Yeah.
And kids went crazy in the rewind, but I mean, yeah, both of these hard points were fucking
I go
unbelievable
to
losses.
the
They were awful, both of them. I mean, Skyline was like more of one singular troll. I mean, the rewind was like a legitimate disaster class to collapse a 100-point lead in the end of the game. So, I mean, neither team wanted to win this series, but LAG figured it out.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Benjay? I mean, what are your initial thoughts here, Ben? I see you pondering. I see you scratching at your beard there, looking like $1 million. What's going on here, Ben?
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Trolls, and we'll get to it, but I think what I'm also concerned about is that last map. The hard point issues aside, we've talked a bunch about how Optic needs to expand their S&D map pool. You consider that everyone in dealership were very early again, sort of their
Got the robot people.
The meta's not a goal. That protocol for a
What
while.
the fuck was that, dude?
We'll play it.
That was on top of the car.
So there's opportunity there to keep a good team honest and also force these guys to advantage to play against you.
Biohazard container located. Proceed to its location.
Damn, I can see through your shield when you're far away. That's weird.
Oh. Oh, he was in the basement. He threw a grenade at this fucking ceiling. Yo, that fucking thing can fucking like run you over and damage you.
I can't remember if there were houses.
Securing the container once the threat is neutralized.
It's a horse.
Secure the container. 1 op 4 remaining. Nicely done. Bio container secure.
Bro, what the fuck is she doing, man?
And once again, we watch out to play Game 5 Protocol.
What?
Just get played off the map.
I hate people that
I'm just
let their team
going this
lose.
Toronto
Fucking
match,
child
again
people,
about
dude.
the clinicality of their ability to close, but also this SD map pull going to
Wow, clinicality. Phenomenal word.
I don't think that's a word. I think I just made that up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a word?
It's a
But
Benjayism.
I don't think that's a word.
Dude, when
don't
it's
think it's a
warm in
word,
my
but-
fucking basement,
Unbelievable. What about you, Duarte?
I am
What's going on with you
fucking
over
jacked.
there? What are your thoughts on
Friendly
what
drone
happens in
deployed.
LAG?
Op 4 is reinforcing
Honestly,
its
this
location.
It might be cool upstairs now, dude.
I know, it's 80 degrees upstairs, didn't I tell you?
Like they got bailed out. Like the shots get like crazy. Well, Shotsy and Merc were both
Excuse
live,
me?
but Shots.
Nah.
It says 80 on the thermostat, so it is.
Nah.
You want me to prove it to you?
10 seconds to
Nah.
insertion.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking gay faggot cunt.
Nah.
5 seconds. Biohazard container location unknown. Find the biohazard container.
Downstairs. Oh, he's coming upstairs. I am. He's a tank.
Where's the bomb site? I don't even know.
Damn, dude, that lightning's crazy.
Yeah, yesterday I thought it was a light from my neighbor's house just flashing really, really bright. It was a fucking light. I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I can't even. Oh my god, he's coming in through the fucking wall.
He had like a crazy play where he wallbangs people through the vents. So that's now 2 S&Ds they played on dealership where they're doing some like wallbangs that like other teams aren't like catching on to. And although it's it's great research, great strategy. I mean, eventually either those things get GA'd or like
Well, it's
people
over.
are gonna start like being more mindful of them. Yeah, but I haven't seen anyone really. I haven't really seen anyone do it like in a match and like make an impact. At least like not to that degree. That shit was like almost uncounterable unless you have a guy like holding mid.
Damn dog, I can check into a hotel at 2 a.m.
So they could have ran to
Nice.
fucking,
She looking up to go to a hotel.
They were down 2-0 off the rip, which is kind of crazy, and that just doesn't look good for their S&D in general because they did, I think, lose both to Boston.
Just go sleep in your
here they go
Chevelle.
1-1, but they could have lost both. And then their hard points were just messy, bro. Like, it's the same shit that they do all the time. They just throw away so many scenarios where they have like advantages and setups and stuff like that, and then they just struggle to break because I feel like they do go in 1-by-1 a lot of the time, and they just get exposed. And I mean, the fact that they didn't put away that rewind is kind of insane, considering rewind is a map where you can basically rotate and hold like one push, and then all of a sudden the other team's spawning in fucking Narnia, and you're just guaranteed points. So, yeah, I mean, it was a crazy lock-in by LAG, but I mean, yeah, like you guys, it's basically unacceptable.
Yeah, I do want to hop into some clips. First, I do want to start things off with listening from Optic. Let's tune in on the skyline. They started things out hot. Let's see how they were sounding.
I'll get your phone. I think he's currently
Op 4 found.
Good dog, here. Good dog, come.
Protect
Look.
the biohazard container at all costs.
I didn't know the fucking wall, you dumbass.
Oh, they meant the hash.
Yeah, the thing I'm not pinging.
Can't pay attention to pings, dog.
This guy just runs away, doesn't even fucking reinforce.
Busy destroying barbed wire, dog. What's his funny?
This guy's a pussy.
Reload!
What?
Biohazard container securing paused. Prevent further access to the biohazard container.
That's a fucking
All
faggot,
friendlies
dude.
were eliminated.
Really weak long. Yo, that's what you want. One left on me. I give it up. Top on me, Johnny. I'm ready. Watch your left, guys. Okay, Johnny's top. Johnny's top. He dropped front bed. They're right. Time. One shot. Okay, stay alive.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Alright, well, since we got an ad.
Activating jammer!
Deploying.
Nice, dude.
That person's a faggot, man.
We'll lock it there. So what you guys thinking of? What you guys thinking of listening?
No free
promo.
No free promo today.
What I'm thinking is you need a bunch of YouTube fans.
I'm just on the wrong account. I'm on the wrong fucking account,
Stop the
man.
hostiles from
I think
securing the
listening,
biohazard container.
I think listening sounded good, but there's just one play that I think they could have got more time. I think Brandon was
Friendly
playing a little bit
last
too safe when he was in the back after
Yeah,
he
the
watched his team spawn there. He didn't really run to the hill. He just kind of like sat there and baited his teammates, and they just ended up getting collapsed on.
Yeah, I think because his teammates were telling him to stay alive, he wasn't challenging initially because he wanted to make sure his team spawned here. But as soon as they spawn here,
Yeah, that was fine.
I mean, he's just sliding here.
He also called it. This guy's in the shower, and even if he gets traded or he loses the fight, like he just enables his teammates to get there quicker, and he should just been the first person in line. Either way, that a little nitpicky, but definitely a better play. But their listening sounded good. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I thought it sounded good.
Damn, dog, I gotta come.
They gotta close out this map. I think this is kind of where it all collapses, right? I think the last P2 is where we were all kind of throwing our hands in the air. So we got a rotation here. There's 15 seconds left of hold. Shotzzy finds a couple kills here, piano side. He tags up this last guy here, top plat. He knows the last guy is top plat and hill, and he just gets a little aggro. He ends up with 5 seconds left, dying, pushing across top catwalk. Bruce overslides piano, he dies. Then everybody just kind of collapses, and then you can kind of see how this falls apart a little bit for Optic, because they had a pretty easy, they had a smooth row. They had some kills. I mean, that's just over challenge to say the least, right? I mean, you got to stay alive there on rotation. You have to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, you said it.
Go ahead, Duarte. Go ahead if you want to add
you
here.
said no. You said it. I'm just agreeing with you. I'm sorry.
I mean, these are just like over challenges here. I mean, Sam, Pat, Ben, any thoughts here at the end of the game? Here? I mean, with 2 dead, I feel like the best situation here is to hold instead of pushing and doing all this, right? Like, this is just too much.
I mean, this is what we've literally bitched about.
Hey, you want what the worst part is?
Where did Kyler die? Did he die Jam or was he?
Kyler was the third one to die.
Nah, this is a pure scam, bro. Like,
ready to eliminate hostiles.
Runs out the door.
Merc is in such a good spot here, and like this is just like this is the basic concept in COD, bro. As soon as like if you have one side of the map pushed up like the other side, you basically have to play it like.
You want to roam? I said duo,
if one side collapses, you don't have any time to kind of like readjust with the way they're playing, but they don't play passive. Like Merc has really all of this information, all of this cut off. All they have to do is make sure they don't hit the top door. The guy in the hill can stare down the zip, and then the other.
Be ready for hostile action. Location has been compromised.
Damn, he's out there. Fuck.
Dude, this gun had no recoil right there. Holy fuck. I got absolutely fucking zapped.
Out.
Oh, that guy is fucking pissed right now. Oh, that guy was in one of our games before. Lion Grapes. Man. What a lucky fuck. Nice. Dude, it's so warm that I need water, dude. Just to
one friendly operator remaining.
It's crazy.
Nice. The other guys can just focus the gym. You see what I'm saying? But instead, they just run forward. Brandon gets caught sprinting. Even if Shotzzy dies here, or Brandon doesn't die.
You think of
it's salvageable. But both of them dying. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Right, like
genuinely.
Realistically, like if everybody's aware of the play that Shotzzy's making and they're just staying alive and just holding, like most likely Shotzzy just dies and he just spawns up back new anyway, right?
I asked you a fucking question.
I care so little that I don't can even get answer the faggot
Number
question.
7 pushes, Bruce
That
is pushing.
literally is a
Wait,
faggot question.
Why is the whole team pushing? Right? Because I don't even mind keeping pressure
Nice,
on
dude.
ult. Shotzzy
Yo,
got
put
a 2-piece.
Put a mirror right
you
there.
want to keep pressure on old and keep them pinned there and make sure they can't
Where?
just like run at
I
you
did.
and keep
On
that
this.
back control.
Yeah, I did.
Keep that pressure on them. I don't
Oh
mind
yeah,
it,
dude.
but the whole team can't do it. Right?
You're not fucking retarded, are you?
But on Skyline, Tom, like you basically pressure. There's like pretty much most of
Here,
the rules of
dude.
the game, like especially the
Here's something for you to
P2,
shoot,
and, like,
dude.
P3. You essentially
Shoot it.
pressure old by rotating. Like the hills are so close together that if you
Shoot the
just hold a
fucking
setup,
thing, dude.
you're essentially playing exits. And Merc makes such a good play. He clears
Can I
out
put
this
it on
kitchen.
this?
No, that'd be insane.
Oh wait, I don't get points when I don't get negative points when I do that.
I think he gets it back actually.
Yeah. What are you fucking gay, dude? This faggot tryhard, dude. Just fucking run downstairs, you pussy.
Man, how didn't I hit a
Suck,
fucking
dude.
bullet, dude? Such
You wanna know
horseshit.
how? You wanna know how? Stop playing like a faggot. Fucking.
Horseshit, that's horseshit.
And if they played passively and didn't die, they just walk into all of fucking Optics Irons and just die,
That's
and then
horseshit,
basically game
that's
over.
Well, I mean, if you're Merc here, you're probably losing composure, right? Because you have all of this pushed out. You're giving all that info. They can only go through mid, either mid, like top cow, or underground, right? Like that's really the only routes they can take here. So I mean, once everybody dies, Merc is probably like fuck, right? He's probably like everybody's dead. Now he's got to track back, and at this point, I mean, look at where his team's spawning out. I mean, it's
It
over
comes
with.
down to something that, like, I think Alex has a lot in comms, be hard kills. Like, I think, Chris, you're correct in your take about, like, rotating creates, like, pressure in all these hills. Like, if you're going to try and then, like, chase and create more space, like, you
Kyrie
better not make
Eleison.
yourself, like, a free fucking kill like two of them were. And then from there, it's just a numbers game.
I mean, they basically made Merc's play useless. Like
Yeah,
he made a good
Dude,
play.
breathing
like,
isn't even
if they would've
satisfying
hung
right
back,
now.
once Merc cleared that space, he could have team shot anybody crossing P1 with Brandon, who's sitting on the piano, and then Ant could have just kept shouldering up top and like waiting for them to get close and then killing them with the sub, and they could have just like kept exchanging trades there. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
And then obviously, you know, that cost him a little bit of time there. And then LG, they obviously have a lead now going into this P3. And then it just gets really mixy here towards the end.
Friendly drone
Right, Optic
deployed.
get in.
Op 4 is reinforcing
I
its
mean, there's just
location.
multiple trades going down. Spawns are kind of everywhere now. And then this is where we start going, uh-oh, right? Optic spawn in front. LG starts flipping the map. We can just kind of let this play out. Because I think that P2 rotation was probably the biggest thing to highlight, right? And then after this, I mean, this was just a
10 seconds before insertion.
We kind of relived this moment here towards the end half of this.
5
And
seconds.
the rewind was even worse. But yeah, take a look at this. LG,
Hey,
they spawn
back
out.
up.
Optic spawn good.
Lay down.
All right, so they flip.
Lay down.
Four.
I don't know why I always wants to go under the table. Hey.
Changing mags.
Dude, it's weird when guns have such little recoil that it's harder to aim. I don't understand.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Bro, I can't even
Nice.
fucking see this guy, man.
dropped the diffuser.
Oh wow, he was right there in the corner, dude.
Smoke out.
One friendly operator remaining.
Whoa!
All friendlies have been eliminated.
Yo, dude. Hold on. Balls. Fucking balls. Yeah, he was.
Are you left?
I'm just gonna watch. Fucking done with this piece of shit.
And LAG cannot win here, especially because they end up getting off time, right? They had the tick and they got off the point. And they could have won there, but then they got off the point and they did it again, where they get off for like a second, like right there, and then it's kind of chalk. So they don't win here. Optic still has potential to win this map and hold this rotation, right? Dashy's obviously spawning out, so he's trying to get back into the play. But let's see how Optic plays this here. Mercules, that was a big team nade as well. I think if they kill this guy here, they
both killed themselves.
Yeah, I think Johnny's nade blew up Merc's nade and killed Kyler.
Yeah, because realistically, right? Like if they kill this last guy, if they run at this guy Johnny and kill him, Optic should be spawning there.
And they also need to anti-get one here. I think.
To be honest,
Optic should be spawning there.
And they also need to anti-get one here.
To be honest, like nitpicking this part of the map is so hard because they were already in a fuck situation and it's basically like almost game over. Like there's bound to be chaos here. Their entire game relied on that P2, and the fact that they lost it was just fucking unacceptable. Watching that back,
bro. Shotzi's spawn was crazy. By the way, he spawned bottom bedroom near there. Look where he spawned.
Eliminate as many hostiles as you can.
A guy in closet and a guy in hill.
Stay on track. Get back to work. A quick 2.
Reloading.
Yo, how many fucking bullets, dude? Dude, it's like I'm breathing in fucking carbon monoxide or something. Okay, can I spawn? Holy fuck.
You have 5 minutes.
Fucking timing, dude. Only people like him can get timing like that, bro. Unfucking real spawn, man! Oh my god. It's on 0 for like 3 seconds. Unfucking real.
Ew. That's crazy. I think
it's because number 4 and number 2, yeah, they're blocking everything.
Yeah, everything's being blocked, and there's nowhere for him to spawn. So Shotzi basically spawns in the hill, and then he obviously just dies. He slides out, tries to throw his tax. They were trying to kill this guy in the back. Johnny made good plays staying alive. Good plays coming in from Johnny to stay up. Johnny was 42 and 30 at the end of this map 1. I mean, that's pretty impressive. That's pretty typical from Johnny. Johnny goes through these ups and downs, no? I feel like he's like sometimes it's like, bro, we know what Johnny can do. He's been in a little bit of a slump, I feel like.
The problem is everybody that seems to be getting shit. Like,
Yeah, no. I
doesn't help, Benjit. It doesn't help.
It doesn't help. They've been super consistent. Go ahead, Chris.
I had a tweet about Johnny and like.
Clearly, if you have the option to, something like a Samsung Galaxy S25 is the better one here for the most part. That's the one that's going to be more of a flagship. If you are going to go through and pick up a device, it does make a lot of sense to go through and buy something like a Samsung Galaxy S25 over the S24 FE, but I would still probably say the S24 FE is still decent in a lot of ways. Like, if you're going to go through and pick up a device, that is not really that terrible of an option, but definitely keep in mind that if you do want to go and pick up a phone, I would probably say something like a Samsung Galaxy S25 is going to be the better one here. And if you want to go ahead and pick up either one of these, links will be down in the description below. You can get them from there, and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside, the Galaxy S24 FE came out a little bit late last year, around September, and this was definitely, I think, a decent phone for the most part. On the front side, you're getting a 6.7-inch dynamic AMOLED display. So this type of panel, it is a pretty big sized panel. It's pretty much in line with something like a Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus. It's a dynamic AMOLED display. It gives you a 120Hz screen and it's 1900 nits of brightness. So it is really nice to have that type of brightness, to have that type of panel there. And I do think if you are in the market and you're going to go through and pick up a phone, it's not a bad option, right? It's still like a pretty decent display when it kind of comes down to it. For something like the Samsung Galaxy S25 though, this phone gives you a 6.2-inch dynamic LTPO AMOLED display. This one is basically 120Hz as well, but this one's giving you 2600 nits of brightness. So the main differences here, number one, the Galaxy S25 does give you up.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Oh, I thought you were still in the game, dog. Damn.
Brighter panel, which I think is nice. You know, I like being able to pick up a brighter screen.
Activating shell for electronic devices.
You're good up here, Buck. Oh no, there's a fucking prone camper. Right side, right door. Left doorway. Damn.
No longer in your possession. The diffuser is now secured.
Swapping mags.
Drop the diffuser.
Oh, no, you're fucking down. I'm dead.
The diffuser has been secured.
Like, that's me winning a gunfight, but no, because I have low health.
But also, that particular panel, not only is it an always-on display, but it's also going to be giving you a smaller display.
That drone cancel is crazy.
People may actually prefer that. I'm not 100% too sure, but that is one other thing that might end up happening here. And if you are going to go through and pick up a phone, that is one of the main things you're going to have to keep in mind here. So, again, not the biggest deal in the world, but if you are going to go through and pick up a device, I will probably tell you that something like the Samsung Galaxy S25, it does make a lot of sense to go and buy, because that panel is better. Even though it is smaller, it is a better panel. On the bottom, USB Type-C ports on both. On the back side, you are getting glass backs on both, which is nice. However, the Galaxy S24 FEs is a standard glass back, which still looks great. I don't have much to complain about there. The Samsung Galaxy S25's panel though, that one is going to be giving you a frosted glass back. So that type of screen I think is really nice. I like being able to go through and buy those types of panels and buy those types of screens because, you know, they're very, very good for the most part. And I genuinely don't have that much to complain about here when it comes down to those types of displays. So beyond those things, I will
be ready to eliminate hostiles.
New camera feed up and running.
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb.
Camera feed up and running. Activating camera. Swapping mags.
Probably tell you I like the way both these phones look. I like the way that both these phones feel. They're both giving you wireless charging and reverse wireless charging and all those types of things. So I do think that in and of itself is a very nice thing to kind of keep in mind here. But I will probably also say that if you are in the market, you know, definitely the S25 I think is the better looking one. But there is one advantage for something like the Samsung Galaxy S25, or sorry, the S24 FE here, and that is the price tag. The Samsung Galaxy S24 FE as of this point is basically going to be costing you around $419 on Amazon, whereas on the Galaxy S25, that one just came out and that one's going to be costing around $800. So that one is probably going to be giving you a little bit of an advantage there when it kind of comes down to it. Like being able to go through and buy a phone like that at that caliber, it's actually going to be kind of a nice thing to kind of keep in mind there. And if you are going to go through, once again, and buy this type of phone, you're probably going to be getting like a pretty decent experience there when it kind of comes down to it. So I think from a price tag standpoint, that kind of covers it up there. Now on top of that, when it comes down to that camera side of things, right, because it is very important to kind of look at the cameras here, both these types of phones are going to be giving you triple camera setups. So there's not really any big issues there when it kind of comes down to it, because both these phones are going to be giving you a pretty solid experience when it does actually come down to that camera side. So they're both going to be giving you 8K capability on the back, 4K at 60 on the front, and like I said before, I do think if you are going to go through and pick up a phone,
it's on the second floor.
To have that type of capability just right there in and of itself. So once again, being able to go through and pick up those types of phones are very, very important. I will say though, having that 4K at 60 on the front on both too is another really nice thing, and both these phones do a really good job for the most part of mostly handling
one friendly remaining.
Like there's not really too much to complain about here from that camera quality standpoint. So I think that in and of itself is another really nice thing going on here too. So overall, when I look at the outside of both on the camera side, both are great. I again would probably say that something like the Samsung Galaxy S25 is the one again from the camera side that is better. But I think the S24 FE is still also like a really decent option when it kind of comes down to it from that side as well. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. Now on top of that, another very big thing to keep in mind here too is that with the Samsung Galaxy S25, this one does have the higher likelihood of lasting for potentially a longer period of time than something like a Samsung Galaxy S24 FE. So if you are wanting the longer lasting phone here, there's a very high likelihood that a phone like the Samsung Galaxy S25 is probably going to last maybe like 1 year more than something like a Samsung Galaxy S24.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
It's not really going to be that big of a deal. If you are wanting the longer lasting one, it probably would come down to something like the S24 FE. But even when it comes down to that battery life, this is also another interesting thing. This is where things folks start turning a little bit. With the S24 FE, this phone is actually going to give you a 4,700 millibar battery inside it. So I do think this is a really nice thing to keep in mind here. If you are going to go through and like pick up a phone, it is actually a very nice thing to basically keep in mind that you can go ahead and buy that type of phone and you can have it in that type of capability and quality. It's not really going to, I mean, bigger phones are hoping gives you a bigger battery, but that is what's going on.
Mitchell, could you reinforce this hatch?
I think this is in and of itself a really nice thing.
You reinforce? Thank you, thank you.
4,700 versus 4,000, that is a pretty big difference in it.
Lucky last. Gotta reload. Impact out.
Reloading.
Pushing for ping. Nice shot.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Nice shot, boys. Good game.
Successful.
Of itself. Now, on top of that, another very big thing to keep in mind here too is that with something like the Samsung Galaxy S24 FE, this phone inside of it is going to be giving you that Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen. The Samsung Galaxy S24 FE is going to be giving you that Exynos 2400E chipset. I could have sworn there was a model with a Qualcomm chipset inside with 8 gigabytes of RAM.
I should have went Castle.
Is going to be giving you that Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset inside with 12 gigabytes of RAM. Now, I will say the performance of the Samsung Galaxy S25 is going to be very, very good. That chipset is top tier, but also that amount of RAM and everything inside of it is just so good. Like, that phone is going to be giving you an insane amount of capability inside of it, and I do think if you are going to go through and basically pick up a phone, that is without a doubt one of the better types of phones you can buy from a performance standpoint.
I'm trying to break into the window. Repelling.
One on 4 remaining.
Good shit.
Our phone is going to be killing it. And once again, I do think if you are going to go through and pick up the phone, I want to be able to buy a phone like on the Samsung Galaxy S25 that's going to be giving you that type of capability there. On the Galaxy S24 FE, I feel like this phone, you know, it's good and it's going to be giving you good quality and good capability for the most part, but I wouldn't really even think of that phone as being as the same level as something as the Samsung Galaxy S25. So overall, to kind of sum up this comparison, what I would definitely tell you is that both these phones I think are very, very decent, but it's quite clear to me that the Samsung Galaxy S25 is kind of the one that is the better one here for the most part. I feel like that is the type of phone that if I'm going to go through and pick up a device, that's the one that I would probably recommend a majority of people to go ahead and buy. That one's going to be giving you better capability, better quality. It's just overall going to be a better option for you. And I think that's the one. If you have the money, go for it. If not,
people were saying that he's like been asked the whole stage, and yeah, I mean, like statistically he has, but I think Justice Sajania, he's been basically put in on only the bottom tier teams, and yeah, I know, like it is what it is, and you still got to find a way to show out, but he's only been put on bottom tier teams literally since he's ever been in the league, going back to Vanguard, you know, the Las Vegas team, and now the LAG team. So he hasn't really had like a strong backbone. He's kind of just always being put in these, you know, fuck situations. So I think at least just from an eye test and just knowing Johnny and his capability in challengers, he's at least good enough to be on a middle of the pack team with like peers, like his some of his peers that have came up from challengers. I just don't think he's had, you know, the best luck with his teams.
Yeah, I think. Wait, he was with Vegas, right? That Vegas team was kind of ass.
He was on 2 Vegas teams in LAG. That's his history in the league.
Then we move on things over. Unless you guys got anything to say on map 1? Pat, Sam, anything else to say?
Nah, you guys kind of touched on the P2. That was really the main thing.
Yeah, P2 was definitely a big mistake there. Then we go over to the S&D. We hop on over to the 8th round here. It's 4-3, and we can just kind of see how Bruce was able to get a 2-piece through revenge. I'm gonna be honest, this can never happen, ever. I don't know how the fuck Bruce is getting 2 kills stuck in the middle.
Blacked the fuck out. That's what happened.
He blacked out.
Do you have the replay?
Yeah.
You fast forward the replay at the end of the round.
The replay at the end of the round. Keeping Johnny pinned. Johnny's fucked. Can't do nothing. Let's take a look at the replay here and see how Bruce was able to get it. So first, I don't know how Lunars lost the fight, but then Tyler Fellow just blanked out. I think he blacked out right there. I mean, great play, some shots from Dashie, but I mean, that was a blackout. What's going on with LAG? Why they black it out in search? What's going on with these guys?
Well, maybe Lunars just thought Fellow maybe he thought that Lunars was going to kill him, so he just kind of ignored him because he probably saw Merc in the back, and he was like, okay, I got to focus this guy. I mean, still unacceptable. Good play by Bruce. I think that drop shot is what their Lunars was aim off because he was aiming too high. And yeah, Brandon gets a free 2.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, 3v2 situation here. We're tied up at 4, right? LAG have the numbers, but the bomb is down for Optic Texas, and they're trying to hold it. Shotzzy and Merc. I actually like the play of them hopping. I think Shotzzy just makes a good play here. Ben, I know you didn't like that play when they were hopping. Why didn't you like that play, Ben? You didn't like the hop?
This play?
Yeah, you didn't like the hop in the watch story. You said you don't know how you feel about them hopping the bomb there.
No, them hopping the bomb is fine. They know.
This is the situation.
Ben, don't fucking gaslight me, Ben. No fucking gaslight me.
I'm pretty sure this wasn't the situation I was talking about.
I'm pretty sure somebody in our watch party said, why would we don't hop? Why do they hop there?
It might have been Adam or Tom Grab who were also in the watch party.
It might have been that.
Nah, that's a good hop because they know Ant was like in mid somewhere, like deep mid. So like if he's protecting them and they know Merc is pinned in the back, they have Merc pinned. He's watching that. There's no way Merc is close to the bomb unless he guns the guy watching him. And the guy on hill or the guy on point's just protecting Ant. Like they're just not. And look at the vent's kind of closed. So if Ant goes through the vent, he'll make noise. But that wall bang, like I said, that wall bang is just something that like you can't really play for. If you don't now like the way this map is going to be played, if the bomb is planted there, you're either hoping you don't get wall banged or you have to have this mid building control. Otherwise, you're fucked.
I mean, bro,
that shit is.
Show me you got soul inside those new shoes, and you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way
Display. Exclusive new art, iconic Star Wars characters, stunning 3D textured details, and an epic tool that shaped the... Wait, that's not right. Bring Star Wars to your walls, only at Display.com.
That shit is cheese, bro.
The fact that he got 2 through that is crazy. That was actually insane. 'Cause
Can you still wallbang if they on the other side of the bomb, like the deep left side?
I mean, I'm just assuming as long as it lines up with the, the pipe, you can probably shoot. So, I mean, either way.
That's why I've been seeing people playing on their side, Chris, like more towards like this bomb.
And yeah, but either way, like now, if that bomb's down, you have mid control. You have to have mid control, otherwise that wallbang is just making it undifusable.
Yeah, any other final thoughts on the search? Optic ran away with the search. I mean, after the Bruce 2-piece, the Shotzi wallbang, those 2 rounds going back and kicking themselves for, but I mean, they still won the series. Any final thoughts there? So, let's hop into the rewind. So first I want to start things off at a P3 rewind. Interesting spawns here. You can see boom, spawns up right in the back. White Hill.
Hills white.
Hills white. I think that's like the biggest key here. Hills white. Obviously the P3 just popped. That spawn in the back is open. We also know how sticky that spawn is. I just think what Kismet does next is really good, right? Some of these players, they spawn there, they just run forward and then just die. Right? Kismet recognizes, oh my god, I got a good spawn, right? And he already just kind of plays his life, backs on up, and makes sure he doesn't just run here. Make sure he secures his spawns for the squad, and I mean, that's exactly what he does. Good plays coming in from the Bulldog, but a lot of people were coming in talking about that spawn during the watch party, so I want to bring that up.
That's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. Hill was white. I like to bring him up anyway, Chris, so people can learn. You know what I mean? So they can learn.
Yeah, you know it's normal because Kismet also kind of realizes that somebody's parallel. Like he instead of just running forward, he knows that like somebody's lurking in the back because his whole team's on the other side. So
okay,
makes sense.
Now I switched things over. The score is 214 to 115, and Optic loses this map. Okay, so I'm gonna let this play out, and we'll just let it kind of fizzle, and we'll kind of see how it breaks down hill by hill. But Sam, we'll go to you here. What the fuck happened to Optic at the end of this match? What the fuck did they do?
Nothing together is what they did. I think, well, a combination of Johnny really turning up at the end here. He had like, I think he was like 8 and 20 at one point, and then Kiz pops full takeover to end this game. He ends like 35 and 25 or something. I mean, other than individual performance, Optic just kind of lose their head. I think it's just, what the fuck?
My cat's going crazy in the background. He tried to just